I want to welcome you back to this presentation. For this video, what I want to do is go ahead and just show you a little bit about creating a quality Learning Glass video. Now, the first thing that you'll notice when you come into the Learning Glass room, at least here in the Andover campus, is that we've marked little dots on each edge of the Learning Glass. And that basically is just to help you know how far you can write on the board before it starts going out of the view of the camera. So just keep that in mind. Now, obviously, one of the things that I have done here is that I am wearing a dark blue shirt, and that is to make sure that I'm not just this glowing object behind the glass. So with that said, there's a few things that I want to cover on the glass. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about is spacing. If I'm going to be talking about something, maybe I'm covering math questions, or maybe I'm going to do sentence diagramming, what I don't want to do is write right in front of myself and basically be distracting from the content that I'm wanting to convey to you. So if I'm going to write something, I might write it more to one side, and then I can step away from it to talk about it. So with that, I'm going to kind of cover the topics that we are going to talk about today. And the first thing that we're going to cover today is we're going to talk about lighting. After that, we will discuss the microphone, the sound system, we will also talk about mess-ups. So the first thing with the lighting, as you saw in the last video, we have three dials to the left of the board, and those do three things. The first is we have some LED lights that go around the edge of it. Two of those dials control those, and that is to light myself. The one thing that you don't want to do is turn it up too bright, because then the background starts to become apparent, and it just kind of throws things off. So let me kind of show you what that looks like a little bit. So as you see, if it gets too bright, you start to notice the curtain here, and really I just kind of start to get in the way. So I'm going to keep that as low as it goes. There is another light that actually illuminates the glass itself and makes the writing visible. So I'm going to adjust that. So right now it is off, so you cannot see any of the writing. I want to keep this one low, maybe not as low as it can go, but fairly low so that it at least is visible. But I'll show you what happens if you turn this one up too much. And it makes it look like the glass is dirty. It's not actually dirty, it's just the imperfection in the glass when it was manufactured. The words show up great, but so does everything else. So we want to keep this one fairly low as well, right about there. So the next thing that we need to talk about is the microphone. We do have a microphone hooked up right up to the top. One thing that's super critical to keep in mind is that that microphone is plugged into the camera. I have had a mistake one time where we did a whole hour of recording and we forgot to plug that microphone in, and I had the unfortunate experience of letting that instructor know that we forgot to plug the microphone in and that we would have to record everything again. So keep that in mind. Lastly, I want to talk about mess-ups. Mess-ups is something that I've actually done in the course of making this video. If you do make a mess-up, just pause, take a step back, figure out what it is you want to say, and then start speaking again. There's no need to rush over to the camera to turn it off. That can just be edited right out of the video, so not a problem at all if you mess up. So again, I want to encourage you to get in here and make videos as much as you like. This is a service that we're providing to you. We'll set up the camera and everything, and then also all of the editing of the video afterwards we'll handle. The only thing that you would have to do then is once we have that completed video ready for you, you would just have to take that file and from YouTube and embed it in your Canvas page. So as always, if you have any questions, just let us know. Our number is 316-218-6000. Thanks.
In addition to the light board available at the Andover 5000 building, I want to point out that we also have light boards at the El Dorado campus, on the second floor of the library, as well as at the Rose Hill campus. So whichever location works for you, just let us know.